Hey Anna, the dryer ran out of wet corn about an hour ago. Time to get those trucks fired up and get moving here. Dad's out at the field already, and the Millennial's running late. We are hoping that the ground has thawed out enough to be able to run tillage again. So I'm gonna go fire up the tillage tractor. He's got one truck 3/4 full, and we're only a mile from home, so I'm gonna run that home and dump it and get the dryer started so that it's moving. Come back, run some tillage, and we'll keep this operation honking. Bye, Alan. Looks like we've wrapped this field up. We'll be moving. Hey, over on this south end is where that 92-day FBN corn is that we got to keep track of. Farming. I think we're getting way too much slip. It can't hold a straight line. And it's doing a terrible job of not covering, and if I drop the discs, I've got areas like this where it's frozen and the machine doesn't even go in the ground. It's hardly doing anything. But once we get past this bad spot here, this wet area, up here where it's not frozen, it's doing a pretty good job, really. It's not doing a great job. These areas here, you can see we're not pulling up any frozen slabs at all. So
the 92-day corn is marked on here. I can see it pretty good. It'll be a little while before I get to it.
It's like this area of the field is not even frozen hardly at all anymore, but the stuff in front of me is frozen. I think that's because this is where we ran some trucks in and out and the coverage from the corn wasn't quite as good here. So I'm gonna do what I can and just try to work around it unless I get to a worse spot and I change my mind and feel otherwise. I suppose it's time for breakfast.
Welcome to Drinking Bros.
I'm slipping on greasy frozen ground here. I'd been crossing this ditch with no problems. It looks like I can back up. I better get through there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I think we're gonna be okay here. I think this time I'll just turn around at the ditch. I guess I gotta run back home, which is only 1 mile away, and leave a check for the seed guy. He wants me to pay for seed for next year. We haven't even combined it. Ah, they all do that. It's early order discounts. If you pay early, you get a better price. We try to do it every year. That one stings a little bit, but hey, it's a good reminder that I need to get online right now during the Cyber November deals at fbn.com to get my seed and chemical all purchased. It runs through the end of November this month. You can get the best deals on seed and chemicals ever in the history of the world. Also, if you're interested in becoming a member, make sure you use the Millennial Farmer as a reference to save yourself $100. As long as I'm here, let's check on this thing. We're all good, back to work. Greetings, fellow tillagemen. I'm not getting a lot of tillage done. Sounds like Dad is just getting to the 92-day FBN corn that we have planted, and we don't have a lot of that, so I'm gonna run over there and take a look at it and see how it compares with what we planted it next to, because I wanna know just how that stuff is gonna do. Snouts are pretty wet.
They are.
So this is our normal common hybrid right here that we're taking. There's a little bit of root lodging like there's been in a lot of hybrids this year, but it's not laying down by any means. We've got our field view running to keep track of the weight here so we know from one end of the field to the other how the yield is, but we're also keeping track of it with the combine and just manually old school writing it down to keep track of the weight and the moisture. And here's the 92-day FBN corn going in. A little bit of lodging on this stuff, just the same as what we were seeing in the more common hybrid that we're used to. Almost 27% moisture.
Yeah.
The other one was 29.
Yeah.
We were looking at
900 pounds less.
850 pounds less in an acre and a half.
Yeah.
About 6 bushels.
Yeah, and less shrink. 10 bushels the acre less, but 6 bushels less shrink.
Right. So about 4 bushels.
3 to 4 bushels less.
Total difference.
197.
The 92 day compared to the 97 we're used to, it was about 10 bushels less, but it was drier, so when you account for the shrink, it was about 4 bushels difference. That'll work, yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah. So if you consider the fact that the 92 day is less than half price of the more common hybrid, a 4 bushel difference economically probably works out pretty well. Without putting a pencil to it, I can't say for sure. Now this is a 102 day FBN corn here. We're going to compare how that does to both the hybrids we just took. And look at those May West Gen 4 stock stompers at work. Woo! Go get him, Jim. He's gonna need you. I'll just be back here making my daily Instagram post like a millennial. Sweet. 92 did better than the 102? Yeah, you could kind of, that doesn't surprise me after looking at them. It's too late of a hybrid for us.
Did way better.
Did way better?
Way better.
How about, so, what did the second comparison on the 92 day look like?
It's a little better.
A little better than the first one?
Yeah.
So it's running right there with our...
Yeah, 7-8 bushels better.
Oh, wow. All right, Todd, I got to get back to tillage before he kills me.
Yeah, you better.
But I'll see you in Omaha, December 11th through the 13th.
I'll see you before that, because you're going to order some kimchi.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Cyber November.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that the 92 day is running really well. The 102 day doesn't surprise me. It never reached physiological maturity before it froze out. It's just too far north for that hybrid to start with. And on top of that, it had the perfect storm going against it, so it just never matured.
Doing nothing?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Why don't you move that truck up there too?
Oh, you want me to bring it up there?
Well, we can't park him here no more. He couldn't hardly get out with that other one, so we gotta...
Oh, okay. Apparently it's getting a little bit greasy down here, so we gotta move him back up to the hill here, closer to the approach. Geez, the whole neighborhood is busy today. I'm surrounded by beautiful green equipment. And Todd. What's the overall decision on how each one of them did?
Well, the 92 day was fairly close in yield to the 197.66. You know, by the time you take the shrink, then it's like 3 to 4 points drier. The 102 day is about 40 bushels or 30 bushels the acre less and 3 points wetter.
So the 102 doesn't come close, but the 92 is actually right there.
Yeah, and I'm guessing the 197 froze too early for it, you know, to be a good comparison. And then on the one side, the 197 had a bigger drowned out spot. Otherwise, on the one side, the 92 they actually beat it. And the other side is the 197.
10-4. Oh, wheels showed up. Did you bring me a sandwich? 2 of them? Oh, you must know I'm a big guy.
Your timing was impeccable. Did you see
Impeccable. My timing is impeccable. It's an old Mike Tyson quote for the old millennials out there. Had to run back and check the wet bin. I dang near thought I was gonna slide into the dryer shack here. Didn't even get to eat my pork sandwiches. God, it's rough. Wrong wet bin. Forgot that one's full of dry stuff now. All right, I'll stick around here for a couple more minutes. Give me a call back if you need the rope. I'll run it up there because I'm at home now. Sounds like we've got a truck stuck. So, I'm gonna stick around here in case they need a big rope. Run it up to them if they do. And it looks like We've got a conveyor being put together back here, finally. Sweet. Well, that'll be nice because that will finally tie this new bin in the back right into the conveyor that goes into the grain leg, so we won't have to load with that other conveyor out the back and load the trucks real slow anymore. No rope and chain needed, Anna. I'll see you later. There used to be, and is supposed to be, a flag there. That looks pretty fresh. Hard to find good help. And no, I wasn't running the combine here. Bye before.
Go ahead.
We got a big U-bolt broken on one of the leveling discs where it attaches to the frame. It's not going to be, hasn't wrecked anything else yet, but I'm going to finish off the round with it this way and then take it home, get it in the shop. I think it's going to be a pain to get to, but otherwise we're going to wreck more stuff. Anna? Anna! You dingleberry? Watch this. Now there's the project. I guess we need to approve some stuff. This one's getting up there. That's good. So that back conveyor, the way they're assembling it right now with the pieces they have, is either ending up a little too short or way too long. So hopefully they can order kind of an intermediate piece to get us down, go from a 5-foot section to a 3-foot, to get us down to split the difference and make it right. But that's their deal. Hopefully they can make that happen. In the meantime, I'll show you what kind of an issue I'm having with this thing. There is a large U-bolt here that goes around the frame and attaches this leveling blade assembly. It's either broken or very loose. You can see where it's been sliding on the frame here. I need to dig this out, get underneath it, and see where it's at. The other issue is that I'm having some problems trying to keep the thing in the ground level on each side. I might put a couple new points on here to help really dig it into the ground because I'm just having issues keeping the whole implement in the ground evenly. First though, I want to see what we got with that big U-bolt. So they have made this bolt very, very difficult to get to, but there is a nut on this end, and from what I can see above it, the clamp or the bolt appears to not be broken, and there is a nut on the back side here. Now, all I gotta do is figure out how the heck to get in there to try to tighten it up. What do you think, Didge? You don't talk much, do you? We got the bolt tight, which I didn't film because I cursed. And now we're gonna pull it down here and use these shovels to knock the crud out that builds up behind the tracks on these 2-track systems when the ground is sticky. You're doing good, Nate, keep it up.
Perfect, thanks.
We still have a semi stuck up on the field where the combine's at. I would imagine that's where the 6410 is headed. Looks like everybody's got their own plan. I'm gonna head to Glenwood and get some ripper points because we couldn't find any new ones. So I'm gonna head over there so that we've got them in case we want them here. Ow. The wheel bearing that we fixed a week ago, which was packed with grease before we installed it, is that wheel is having some trouble on the grease. It tends to be sliding, skidding a little bit more than the other ones, so we're gonna just take a quarter, half a turn out of that nut, loosen that wheel bearing up a little bit, and hopefully that fixes the issue. I got mud on my pants. Get her done, 2.0. See you in about 8 hours. There's a fair amount of room left in that bin, so at midnight we'll come out about midnight and switch into that bin. And then around 3 o'clock, come check again and make sure everything's good. We're looking good here. Supper time. 1 o'clock now, and we have decided to shut this thing down for the night, because according to our math here, we're going to start running short on space in the bins, and there's no real advantage to running through the rest of the night because we're already far enough ahead that we should have plenty of room tomorrow to finish things off in the field. So right now I've got the heat turned off. We're just pulling cold air in through the grain to cool the grain, cool the plenum temps, and cool everything off before I shut things down here. Bedtime. I see you out there, 2.0.